Hey guys, Chris and Boomer here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
And happy Wednesday indeed. Today we're going to give a walk around of the Dream Giveaway Garage. Yesterday we were standing right up here and we were talking what would it be like to be in a Chevy showroom back in the mid-60s.
Oh yeah, that's been pretty cool.
Yeah, and this is what you would have seen.
Yeah.
You would have seen a Vette, you would have seen an Impala.
And if you were in the used car place, of course, you'd have got the 69 and the 66 and the 66. And of course, you might have got that 69 as well.
Yeah.
If you were there 69 and a half.
There you go.
And of course, you wouldn't see the Cadillac for quite a while.
Yeah,
that's okay.
There you go. But all great grand prize cars here in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Oh yeah. So today's what, walk around, right?
Walk around. So we're starting at the front. And so we've got the classics up here, red, white, and red. And back there, of course, like you just said, the Caddy and the Super B. While we're here, we got to talk about this. Ending soon.
Yes. Well, we got how many days left?
13.
13 days.
Yep.
13 days left on this unbelievably gorgeous 1966 Corvette convertible. This is a 427 390 horse air-conditioned car with a 4-speed.
Yeah.
It's got tons and tons of options. It's got the transistorized ignition. It's got the upgraded alternator. It's got the boosted brakes. It is a 4-speed car. It's got a power antenna. It's got air conditioning. It's got AM/FM radio. It's got a beautiful dark blue interior.
Oh yeah.
Got knockoff wheels. The knockoffs, the spinners that come off. This is cars, so it doesn't have lug nuts. It's just got the knockoffs. Just a beautiful car. Runs and drives amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was talking about is that convertible top. None of them had power tops in this era.
That's true.
They were all manual tops. So my guess is if a power top was available, they probably would have got that too.
That would be my guess, because he's got everything else on this car.
Got everything else on the darn car. You guys interrupt us with questions, will you? And PJ will let us know. Let's start walking around, huh?
All right. So of course, we'll go right over here. Of course, the 66 Impala.
I got to mention something real quick. All three cars up here are 4-speed cars.
Yes, they are.
Oh, did you plan that?
I just put all the Chevys up front.
Okay.
So of course, this is a 66 Impala. It is not an Impala SS. It is a regular Impala that someone had the foresight to order the 427, 425 horse with a 4-speed. Okay. This is a complete numbers matching car. It has been rotisserie restored. It is unbelievably perfect.
Oh, I love it.
It is just a beautiful, beautiful car. I love the red. It's red inside. It's red outside. I bet you inside the motor's red. I don't know.
Yeah, and I just love the look of a Chevy big block from this era.
Oh yeah, of course. We've told you this before. 427, 425 horse motors did not get air conditioning. You could not get air conditioning with a 427, 425 horse. You just couldn't.
And these were special order cars.
Yeah, this was a special order car, yes. You could not get the 427, 425 horse 4-speed without special ordering other than the Corvettes.
There you go. Love it, love it, love it. Over here, of course, back to the Stingray.
Yep.
The other 427 available that year
yeah.
from Chevrolet. The hydraulic lifter 427, 390 horsepower on this one. Underneath that power bulge hood, this is the second year of that hood. Two-year
hood, yes.
only
65 and 66, and then 67 came the iconic hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there you go.
There you go.
It's got the Frigidaire air conditioning in it. It's got the transistorized ignition. Boosted brakes.
Yeah. It's real nice stuff.
Neat little car. Very neat little car. Runs and drives like a dream. Someone is going to get an amazing little Corvette.
Yeah, and this is a classic Corvette Dream Giveaway. It doesn't take the place of our regular Corvette Dream Giveaway, which is still going on, which is the 61 Resto mod and the C8.
All right, let's hit our Camaro here.
Let's look at the Camaro.
And let's remind everybody, okay?
This is not a concourse restoration.
This is not an original car. It is not a concourse restoration. It is not a rotisserie restoration. It is not a points judged car. It is not an all original car. It is not an NOS replaced car. This car is a little hot rod. Whoever built this car built it to the way they wanted it. So it does have a 350 in it.
Yeah.
Okay. That 350 has aluminum heads on it. It's got some headers on there that look like they're stock, but they are not. Those are aftermarket high flow jobs. Those valve covers are not what came on a 67 or 69 SS. So it's not quite. It's more than it was when it was new, because they used all kinds of great go fast parts when they rebuilt this motor. Chris has said it before. They got $20,000 in the motor in this car. Okay.
And when you turn the key on this one, you just know that you've got reliability. Yeah. You can go anywhere in this car. I will tell you, however, we have the window sticker on this car. It is a factory garnet red Chevy SS350. That's the way that it was born. Original. Yeah. Or though maybe reproduction, though it is on the window sticker, that red interior. So all of that is born with stuff. But as you were just saying, whoever restored this restored it the way that they wanted to.
Right.
Not to the way that a judge would either add or subtract points in a national competition.
Right. So we had somebody tell us the other day that the grill is not right because this piece here is supposed to be body color. Well, got it. Okay, cool. But whoever built this car went, I like it much better in black, so that's what they did.
That's what they did.
Somebody else pointed out to us that the front end sits too low. Well, no, it doesn't sit too low. It sits the way whoever built this car wanted it to sit, because this does not have the original suspension in it. The suspension in this car has been upgraded. All the bushings have been changed to polyurethane. It has a different upper and lower A-arms. It has a bigger sway bar. So all of those things have been upgraded in this car. It makes it a really neat little driving car.
Yeah, it really does. And people are loving this. This, of course, is very retro, but you could get this in 1969. They call this a hockey stripe,
Hockey stripe, yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yeah, neat little car. I love this car. It runs well, it drives well. Just a cool little car.
Back here, 2-track cars, but entirely different tracks,
From
guys.
2 different eras, yeah. Here you go.
Start with the B. Start with the Cadillac.
Start with the Cadillac. Okay, this is a 2018 Cadillac CTSV Championship Edition. And if you've heard us tell this story before, I'll just tell it very quickly. Cadillac won the IMSA Championship in 2017. They won everything. They won the overall, they won the driver, and they won the points or the car, or whatever it was. To commemorate that, what they did was they built this championship edition for 2018, even though the hood says 2017, because that's when Cadillac won the championship. All right, our friends over at ACC put a little carbon up here and for us, just does some little cover up, very cool, very tasteful. Now the car came with the LT4 supercharged, makes 640 horse. We added the exhaust, it probably now makes 650, 655, somewhere in that neighborhood, with that wonderful Corsa extreme loud exhaust on there. Comes with the carbon fiber, okay? Comes with the carbon fiber hood. That's a real carbon fiber hood. This isn't cheap crap, folks. This is expensive. This hood, if you try to order a hood like this, you're looking at $2,500 or up, depending on the quality. And with the quality of this carbon fiber, straight from Chevy will probably charge you $5,000 for this hood.
Yeah.
Comes with the heat extractor, also in carbon fiber.
Beautiful.
Yep, Morello red mirrors. Of course, we added the great Continental tires to this. The inside of this car is beautiful. You've got the mirrors trimmed in Morello red. You've got the interior trimmed in Morello red. You've got the power Recaros in this car. And then you've got all the conveniences of a Cadillac. It drives like a Cadillac, and you can put this thing in track mode, and it runs like a race car Cadillac. I mean, think about it. I mean, you're making over 600.5 horsepower, 650 horsepower plus. But you can drive it to the grocery store, or you can take it out and race it.
Very rare car.
Oh yeah, very rare car. They only made what?
86.
86 of these cars. So,
guys, got to get your entries on this. After Classic Corvette ends, this is the next one to end.
I hate to see this little cat. Well, I hate to see them all go, but there we have it. Okay, moving on.
Super B.
Super B, 1969 and a half Super B.
And not a Super Bird.
Not a Super Bird. That is a completely different body style car, believe it or not. This is based on the Coronet, and the Super Birds were based on, or the Super B, the Dodge Daytonas were based on Chargers. Super Birds are actually Plymouths.
And Roadrunners.
And Roadrunners.
Based on Roadrunners.
So they're all three just a little bit different. This car is a very special car in that it came with the A12 package. That A12 package gave you that police interceptor suspension. It deleted the hubcaps and gave you the gloss wheels with the red line tires. You got the 440 6-pack, so the 440 with 3 2-barrels on it. You got the lift-off hood. Yes, that's why they call these lift-off hood cars. So it says 6-pack up there. Beautiful, this little fiberglass hood that comes up and off of this thing. This one's got a 3-speed on the column. Also has a 355 gear. I think it's 355 gear in it. But it was born with a 411. When this car was restored, the restorer pulled the 411 out and put that 355 in to make it just a little more drivable. Now, one of the cool things about this car is this car only has 27,000 original miles on it. So this car has been very well taken care of during its life. It has been meticulously restored. The paint on this thing is beautiful. I love the paint on this car.
Me too.
Love the color. The black interior. And then you could take this thing, I mean, in 1969, if you were out on the street in 1969, man, you might see one of these. It might be racing an Impala or a Vette or a Camaro or that Mustang we'll show you over here in a minute.
Yeah.
That 69 Mustang. That would have been a very cool time to be around back then. But then again, we've got our own cool times right now because we're still in the midst of the muscle car wars.
We still are.
And of course, if you were out on the street, you could have seen this car as well.
Could have seen the GTO, and there's a reason there's a table here. We're keeping a chair for you here tomorrow anyways.
Okay.
I'll be sitting here tomorrow. Here's what happens. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. PJ calls the accounting firm, independent accounting folks, and they tell him the lucky ticket number. PJ will then tell us the lucky ticket name. 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. If it's you, you're going to get a telephone call. It's going to happen here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Yep, love giveaway days. So unfortunately, I'm going to miss it. I will be headed out for vacation tomorrow, but that's okay. Chris is more than capable of handling that.
Thank you so much. So GTO tomorrow, giving it away. Thanks for setting it up. It looks gorgeous right here. Just briefly, we've set it for 11 months. You can't get your tickets anymore, but tell them what you like about this one.
This car is the most correct example I have ever seen of a 67 GTO. I mean, we know this was a point and judge car. It is a gold winner. It is a senior gold winner. It is a rotisserie restored car. Every nut and bolt, everything on this car has been replaced back with original NOS parts. It runs and drives and looks and smells about as close to a 1967 GTO as you will find anywhere on the planet.
Yeah, good stuff. Real good. Behind it, 2 Mustangs. Boomer, I got to give you credit. Look at this shaker scoop on this 2021 Mach 1.
Yeah, the kit actually came out really nice. Our friends over at Classic Design Concepts. I think this thing is still in prototyping, but they sent us a prototype kit. We were the first ones to put one on outside of their garage over at Classic Design Concepts. But this is the shaker scoop for the 2021 Mach 1. And what it does is it actually fits, goes through the hood. It's a real shaker scoop. It fits in there. Got that nice little chrome ring around there. Of course, you raise the hood up. There it is. We've got it all finished off really nicely under here so that it all looks good. And then there's your shaker scoop there. And then, of course, this thing it is functional. So you've got an air that comes off of here, so it does take in cold air, comes through here, goes right out of here, goes right into your intake. So neat little kit, not really hard to install at all. The biggest part of this is you got to take a drill and drill 4 holes, and then you got to take a hacksaw or a jigsaw, and you got to cut a big hole in the hood. And if you're brave enough to do that, then you can do this job. So Not a hard install at all.
Yeah.
And it turns out to be an amazing look sitting next to that 69. I mean, you really cannot tell the difference. If we would have taken and silvered up the stripes on top of that and put the Cobra Jet badge on it, you would have thought we just put a regular 69 shaker in there, but they didn't. So the guys over at Classic Design Concepts, great job on that. And of course we did add the lights to that too. And we've got the Forge Line wheels, and we've got the Continental tires, and we've got the cool stripes from Phoenix Graphics, so that it comes out looking, you know, maybe we should just call it a 69 tribute. It is a Mach 1. It is a 2021 Mach 1, but it kind of turned out as a tribute car.
Absolutely. So there's the two. They're both in the Mustang Dream giveaway, brought to you by CJ Pony Parts. Shout out to those guys at CJ. They're great over there. Yeah,
they are great guys at CJ. Man, they've got everything you need for both your late models and your classic Mustangs. They're super helpful every time we call them. They send us boxes and boxes of parts when we need them. So good stuff.
And speaking of boxes and boxes, good friends at Mother's Polish always take care of us here in the Dream Giveaway Garage to make sure we have all the supplies we need to keep these cars looking their best, Boomer.
Yep.
I know you love Mother's products.
Yeah, I do. I do love Mother's products, and I use Mother's products actually before I even started working here. But I will tell you, if you want to know why these cars in the garage look the way they do, they look that way because I do use Mother's products on these, and I love, love, love the Mother's synthetic wax. It puts a shine on these cars that is just second to none.
Yeah. We showed this one yesterday. We'll talk a little bit about it again.
This is our 2021 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4. This is an amazing little car. It might as well be a race car wrapped in a street body. That's pretty much what it is. It's a flat six, makes 414 horsepower. It's got the dual clutch automatic in it, the PDK from Porsche. It's got a ton of extras on it. It's got the really nice chrono in it. It's got the white face gauges. It does have the PDK. It's got the black brake calipers in it. It's got the black wheels on it. We put the graphics on here to kind of accent the car, the GT4, and then the brake inlet vents there. Really, really cool car.
And barely larger, 61 Corvette.
I mean,
beautiful car.
Talk about two eras coming together. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is a 1961 Corvette. This is a full resto mod. This is kind of the resto mod of resto mods. It sits on a Corvette Corrections chassis. It's got an LS3 crate motor in it that makes 525 horsepower. It's got long tube headers. It's got this really cool electric hood on it. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll hit this for you.
Show this. Check this out, guys.
There you go. It's one touch and walk away. It's also got the Tremec T56 6-speed manual in there. You can see, I have PJ show you down in the engine compartment here. It's all your coil covers are painted up nice to match everything. All your suspension has been chromed. It's running coilovers all the way around. Like I said, long tube headers. The half shafts have been polished. It's got Dakota Digital carbon fiber gauges in it. Also on the inside, you got power windows. You've got, of course, power steering. You've got an AM/FM Bluetooth radio. You've got air conditioning. This car is absolutely beautiful. You got four-wheel disc brakes by Willwood. Has Budnick wheels on it. The wheels are probably 10 grand.
Yeah.
You know, they're expensive wheels, but they look perfect on this car. So neat car. I love it.
And that's just half of the grand prize.
Right.
The other half is a C8. Ken still has it up at Lingenfelter.
Yep, it's a 2021 C8 in silver.
Silver with a red interior.
With the red interior. They have, the guys up at Lingenfelter have been doing some mods on that car. I believe it's going to get exhaust. I know it got a tune. They're going to put a different wing on the back.
Yeah.
When it comes back to us, it should be just right at 600 horsepower.
And that's good.
That's going to be really, really cool. And for those of you who don't know, I do believe Ken Lingenfelter is one of the only companies on the planet that has been allowed to put tunes into the new Chevrolet Corvettes.
True.
So
absolutely.
Any ETA on that, Floyd wants to know?
Yeah, it gets here when it gets here. That's the ETA on that one, unfortunately.
All right, Tesla. Model S, second time giving away a Model S, third time giving away a Tesla. And I've got to tell you guys, the entire automotive business is changing over the next 3 years. By 2025, you're going to be hard-pressed to find internal combustion engines on new car lots anymore. By 2030, 1% of all new cars will still have gasoline powered on them.
Yeah,
this is the future, guys.
It's really going to change. I'll hold my comments to myself, but that's, we'll see what happens. But this is a great car. I do like this car a lot. We've done a lot of work to this car as well. It has a lowering kit on it. We put the blackout kit on it. We did the carbon fiber insert up here with the carbon fiber tee. That does light up. Here, I can flip the switch on that. So if you just want to take it to a car show and do some cool stuff, there you go. And a nice little T light up there. And we've got one in the back that lights up as well when you hit the brake lights. Very neat.
We were talking about this earlier with the guys from Dr. Color Chip who were here.
Yeah.
You know, they work with Tesla. And he was telling me he took his dad, who had never been for a Tesla, for a ride in one of them. Game changer.
If you've never been launched in a Tesla, you need to do it because it is a life changer.
Yeah.
You will not talk about how slow electric cars are anymore. This ain't a Prius, folks. This thing makes over 770 horsepower, makes over 900 foot-pounds of torque, and it is a dual motor, so it is an all-wheel drive. And when you launch, it's like being shot out of a gun. What else did we put on this? We got the carbon fiber mirror covers. We got the carbon fiber door handles. Everything else is blacked out. Great car. I mean, it's really, really cool. There come your door handles. They'll suck back in here in a minute.
Denali.
2020. Here we go. This is a mouthful. It's a 2020 GMC Sierra Denali 3500 HD.
You did that well.
4-wheel drive. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. This is an amazing truck. It does have the 6.6 diesel in it, and it's got the 6.6 Duramax, and it has the Allison 10-speed automatic transmission in it. It's rated to pull over 12,500 pounds. It's black on black. It's got these beautiful 20-inch fuel wheels with the Continental tires on it, and that beautiful Royalty Core grille.
And in the old days, driving a truck was like sitting in coach. This is like sitting in first class.
It is like sitting in first class. You've got everything in there. This is a beautiful cabin. It is so comfortable. I've pulled cars with this thing already. You don't even know there's a car behind you. It's absolutely amazing.
Very, very good. And last but certainly not least, double Hellcats, double the horsepower, double the fun. We had Don Garlitz in one. We had Leah Pruitt in the other.
Yep.
And they both want you guys to get your entries to win this double package of Hellcats.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work to these cars. I'll just take them one at a time. The Durango, this is a one-year car. This is a 2021 Durango. 1 year, that's it. That's all you get for this, folks. We'll start up front. It's got a one-off, one-of-a-kind custom APR splitter on it with the support rods painted to match. It's got a billet badge on it. It's got 22-inch wheels on it that match the Hellcat. It's got a leg maker cold air intake on it. It's got a pistol grip shifter in it. It's got all kinds of carbon fiber goodies on the inside. I love the look of this leg maker cold air intake too. There you go.
Yeah.
There she is right there. And I tell you what, that intake makes that supercharger sound so good. It is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Of course, this also has a custom exhaust with Flowmaster 40s on it.
Yeah.
So it makes it rumble. And we did put the Mopar lowering springs on this thing, so it is an inch lower than it did come from the factory.
And the larger granite wheels.
That's what I'm talking about. 22-inch wheels with the Continentals on them.
Cool.
Yeah. So really, really neat. And of course, our friends at ACC
American Car
Craft did this for us, and this hood insert, which is really, really neat. Of course, that does light up. We won't go into that today.
Okay.
And then, of course, we move over here to our 2021 Charger Hellcat Red Eye wide body, bad boy. This thing I'll tell you, that one it comes stock at 710, probably making now about 750. This one comes stock 797, now making probably upwards of 850.
Wow.
All right. So same here. You got the APR front splitter. You've got the billet badge up front. You've got the ACC stuff in here. You've got the the leg maker cold air intake in this one. This car has also been lowered. It has been dropped. You can tell. This has Oracle lighting. Has grille lights. It has underbody lights. It has the daytime running light insert in it. I should have mentioned the Durango also has Oracle grille lights, and it has Oracle underbody light kit in it. As we move on back, of course, this car has tons of custom graphics on it. The badges on each one of these cars are custom painted. Of course, the custom graphics on this car, it does have the pistol grip shifter in it. This car also has a complete Flowmaster cat back system in it.
Very nice.
Running Flowmaster 40s as well. The sound of these two cars is amazing. Out back, it also has that beautiful carbon fiber rear spoiler from APR, and then it's got some custom badging on the back of the car as well.
There you go. There's a tour today in the Dream Giveaway Garage. PJ, over to you. Any questions?
A lot of people love the Denali, the way the Hellcats look, everything looks amazing. They do wish the 2021 Corvette had a hardtop convertible, but...
Well, you know, maybe next year. You know, we do a new Corvette every year,
Yeah,
so
we do.
we'll let the people know who.
Well, folks, we'll tell you, we were going to do a convertible this year. Chevy was having issues with the convertibles, and they were having issues delivering the convertibles. We didn't want to be caught up in all that, so we swapped over from a convertible, which we had on order, to a coupe, because we didn't want to have to monkey around and do a bunch of other stuff and maybe not have a car when it came time to give you that car.
Yeah. So that's why hardtop this year. But a lot of good stuff coming up for Corvette over the next couple of years. You guys will always be the first to know when we're giving.
Oh yeah, you're going to the next couple of years. You're going to get a Z06. You're going to get a Grand Sport, and then eventually, Chevy has promised to give us that Zora,
Yeah.
that hybrid electric 1,000+ horsepower all-wheel drive Corvette.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see indeed. All right, guys. Been a long one today. We'll see you next time. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prize vehicles. It only happens here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
And I'll see you in 2 weeks.